Thanks, Noah. That's right. Today we preview what might be the most highly anticipated Hawkeye wrestling season of the decade.
Yes, John, inject that wrestling coverage right into my veins.
But first, a new MLB champion was crowned last night after the series went into the beloved Game 7.
For the first time in franchise history, the Washington Nationals were crowned as world champions.
The Nationals were trailing for most of the game until a go-ahead homer off the foul pole and right by Howie Kendrick propelled the Nats into the lead 3-2. Washington then went on to tack 3 more runs and won 6-2.
The crazy thing is, throughout the 7 games of the series, the home team failed to win a single game, and that's something that's never been done in the history of professional sports.
But also yesterday, we traveled to Mount Vernon, Iowa to Crowell Farms, which played host to the 2019 Iowa Wrestling Media Days.
There hasn't been this much hype around an Iowa wrestling team in a long time. But before we could get too far into our day, Coach Tom Brands wanted to remind everyone that it's just the media that's saying that.
Did I say I closed the gap? I didn't say that. I think that we have the guys that are putting the work in every day. I'm not going to compare ourselves like every other year. People thought that I was bananas maybe for thinking we could win last year with that high-powered team that Penn State had. Just because the media or the pundits put us in a close second-ranked category with Penn State doesn't mean that I put us there. But I know what I think of our guys, and I wouldn't trade our team for any other team. I love our guys.
Well, when you have a 2-time NCAA champion like Spencer Lee on the team, the expectations are always high.
Wait, John, is Spencer Lee even going to wrestle for Iowa this year? I thought he was training for the 2020 Olympic Games.
Well, Cade, you're not wrong. He's going to be training, but Brands cleared things up for us.
Because I'm focused on each day, you know. I can't worry about next week if I haven't finished today. You know, you only get 24 hours in a day, and it's what you do with them that counts, all right? And if I'm so worried about next Sunday or next, you know, whatever, then I'm not worried about it. I'm not doing the best I can to be the best I can be today, and that's all that matters. I don't care about uncertainty because I know I'm certain that I'm going to work my hardest today and be the best I can be, and then tomorrow comes, I'll worry about that then. It's my dream. You know, it's everyone's dream. I mean, you ask a kid what they'd rather win in NCAA's Olympics. I mean, you're never going to get NCAA.
Wow, that's a lot of wrestling to worry about, but don't worry. Lee is focused. He's just going to take it one day at a time.
Spencer Lee's path to the Olympic Games will go through collegiate wrestling. He will be heavily involved with this year. We're going to need him. And the thing is his best preparation for what he's trying to accomplish in Tokyo, he knows that it's through those 7-minute matches.
What Spencer is trying to accomplish is something that takes a lot of guts. He's going to try to continue his pace to be a 4-time national champion while getting an Olympic gold medal in the middle of it all.
He's already a legend in the Hawkeye community, but if Lee pulls it off, his legend status would be heard all around the globe.
There are a lot of big headlines for the Hawkeyes, as we can see, but our last one for today is about Michael Kemmer.
If you like a good comeback story, listen to this. Kemmer was an All-American 2 years ago, but after getting surgery on both his knee and shoulder, he had to miss all of last season. The senior from Pennsylvania is back to start this year, and there are a lot of people who are happy to see it.
People ask me who looks good if you had to say one guy, and the guy that comes to mind for me is Michael Kemmer. He's healthy, he's strong, he's a 74-pounder.
You know, I know there's no place I'd rather be because I saw that other side of not being in the lineup and not being out there wrestling with my teammates, and now I'm like, you know, this is where I want to be. This is what I want to be doing. So it's awesome.
With Kemmer back in the lineup, that means the Hawkeyes have 7 All-Americans in their lineup and 2 others who qualified.
The Hawkeye wrestling team is going to be very good this year. So whether Tom Brands likes it or not, there's going to be a lot of hype all season long.
And if you want more wrestling content, come back next week for more previews of Iowa wrestling before they host Chattanooga on Sunday, November 17th.
Noah, we're going to go ahead and toss it back to you.